Here's Davidson. Brooks covering. Shot from the inbound. The offensive rebound. And up. And so it's Team World with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, y'all. We're reporting to you live here in this sold-out arena. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. The Rising Stars game has become such a special part of All-Star Weekend. We couldn't have a better showcase for the incredible players that are just getting their NBA careers underway. Just think of all the plays that these young players have in front of them.
The Rising Star game is always a fun chance to look ahead. The guys on the floor tonight might be tomorrow's big name. So it's really a celebration of the future of the league.
Yeah, it's a chance for these young players to show off. Some flashy plays and big numbers can really draw some attention. This is an opportunity to prove that you have star potential.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
Glad to have you along as we resume the action at the Rising Stars Challenge. Some great careers in store for these young men.
And what a showcase this game has been for the league's best and brightest young stars.
And you know, one of my favorite things is seeing the camaraderie between the players. I mean, both of these teams really enjoying playing together and against each other.
So, Team World's 5 right now. T is out there with Cheeks. Then it's Brooks. Then it's Smith. And it's Caldwell at the 3 slot. Team World on D. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Mobley. It's deflected.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now, here's Cheeks. And it's good for 2. Cheeks has got the first bucket of the third here for Team World.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
Takes the 13-footer. Here's Mobley. It's hauled in by Cheeks. Cheeks has got his 16th rebound on the night. To the paint, here's Caldwell. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Jordan. He has 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Weekend. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
First free throw is good.
We've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
Warnings checked in for Evan Mobley. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Yeah, a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Caldwell can't hit.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career. Ouch. 5 shots without a made. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for USA. And it's Davidson missing.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Team World with another miss. You brought the big stage these young guys around tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass.
Timeout.
He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
The USA calls time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Here's Duncan. 8 points for him. Outside Irving. Pass to Davidson. Here's Mourning. Shoots over Cheeks. It's tipped. And it goes on a bounce. That one is off Smith.
USA ball.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself in the position, and then was able to make the play.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. 2 on the clock. A deep 3 from Jordan. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Team World leading by 23. Smith on the wing. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And slam dunk by Cheeks.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Jordan following the bucket by Team World. 6 on the shot clock. Irving kicks to Jordan. Here's Duncan, and that one goes long. And it's Team World with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Brooks outside. And the 3 ball is good. Brooks has got 10 points.
And for this young man, this game is serving as kind of a coming out party, if you will. A lot of fans haven't seen him that often during the regular season.
And that's one of the neat things about the Rising Stars Challenge. It's a way for some talented young players to get their first taste of the national spotlight.
Here's Jordan following the 3-pointer by Team World. And it's Davidson missing.
I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Brooks, the pass to Cheeks. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists now in this one. They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
Passes it to Jordan. Shot, high post. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And Mourning's just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board.
Now here is Smith. 9 points in the game so far. Offensive rebound. Now USA with it. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now they need a basket.
Snatched up. Mourning. And the layup falls. Mourning's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, I know his NBA career is just starting out, but he has been logging some veteran minutes in the regular season.
Well, in his short time in the league, Greg, he's earned the full confidence of the coaching staff. They're not afraid to use him in any situation.
Rebounded. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. 12 points for him.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Pass to Davidson. Duncan outside. Lots of room. That one wide left. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Team World. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Back to Brooks. Down low. And that one was clearly a foul. Gets the whistle. 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
Team foul.
Wow, he got whacked.
At the line
that
for Team
shouldn't be
World.
much debate there.
Smith.
Blatant contact.
2 shots.
Straightforward call. Simple.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And USA with some changes. Banchero's checked in for Duncan. Scotty Barnes comes in for Irving. And it's Green in for Jordan. Both good from the line that time. Here's Davidson. He's got 12. The USA calls time here.
And guys, aggressive in creating his own shots, but thus far they have not been falling. Probably a good time to try and devote some of that energy to getting others involved.
The pass to Green. Pass to Barnes. Six to shoot. 6 feet out. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Third personal foul, second team foul.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Team World.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
The first free throw is good. Şengün's checked in for Team World. Barnes hits them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Now here is Smith. 11 points in the game. Shoots from the high post. Second chance shot. That one's not going to go. Mourning with some nice D. Now USA with it. Nobody near Barnes. And the 3 off target. Now here is Smith. Here's Şengün. Another shot. Green with the rebound. Davidson passes to Green. Here's Davidson. He's got 12. Here's Barnes. Count it. Barnes has got 4 this quarter.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Smith the pass to Şengün. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Scotty Barnes picks one out.
Second
I'll
team
tell you
foul.
what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then
At
make
the
sure
line
that
for
you don't
Team
give
World.
a chance for the and one.
Şengün.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. Cunningham, he's checked in for the chosen one. The second free throw, good. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
Here's Mourning. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in. Mourning's got 6 points in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now, here is Smith. He's got 11. Here's Caldwell. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the foul, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And USA making a change here. Mobley's checked in. And there's the foul. It's on Clutch. That's foul number 2 for him. And Team World making a change here. G's checked
into
in.
the lineup for Team World. Good.
Cunningham kicks to Green. To the inside. And finished off by Banchero.
And what a strong finish from Banchero. His guys love when he throws it down.
Passes it to G. Five to shoot. Lets it go from deep. 6 the three-pointer. 9 points for Tony.
Sort of a revelation this season. He's quickly established himself as one of the league's top young players.
And that's always impressive to see because there were a lot of people who had their doubts about him. But he seems to thrive on proving those people wrong, and he's off to a good start.
Here's Barnes. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game. And that one's good by G. G's got his second basket of the night.
And that's a nice exchange between teammates there. I mean, they really work well together, whether it's All-Star Week or the regular season.
You know, really pretty fresh they get to share this stage together tonight. I mean, they both helped each other to get here, and now they're going to keep helping each other.
Now Smith following the three-point attempt by
2 minutes
Scotty
remaining in the
Barnes.
third. 2 minutes.
Over Green. Kept alive. Şengün, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now here's Barnes. They need this. Rebound by Team World. Smith's got 6 rebounds in the game. And Barnes sends it back. Green taking his time here. Cunningham on the wing. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Cunningham's got 5.
Good read from Green there, getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball.
Good ball movement here by Team World. Şengün finds Smith. And they'll get another chance. Şengün, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
The kick out to Cunningham. Barnes outside. Pass to Mobley. And here's Banchero. Barnes down low. That one doesn't go.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Here's Pacciani. Mobley with the block. And the basket is good. 5 points in the game. Cunningham outside and stolen by Şengün. That's the 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Team World out in front, delivering the blowout. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Welcome back as we get a glimpse of the future here at the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it has been a fantastic game up to this point.
It certainly has. I mean, we know these young fellas can play. They are putting on a show.
You've got Green, Banchero out there with Evan Mobley. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And it's Cunningham in at the shooting guard position. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Brooks misses. And Barnes has got the ball here for USA. Cunningham inside. Giddy defending. Cunningham's shot is off. Here's Caldwell. Sohan. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup. Sohan's got 4 points this quarter. Cunningham kicks to Barnes. Back to Cunningham. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. And in today's NBA, there are more and more female coaches than ever before. And, Clark, that extends to the front office, too.
Kevin, I think it's a trend that will continue. I mean, the NBA and society realizing that diversity in all of its forms is a real strength. And the growth of the women's game producing some outstanding coaching and front office candidates.
Giddy with the bounce pass. Clock at 6. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Mobley.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And that one's good. Barnes.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you gotta get it to him.
Brooks, the pass to Giddy. Brooks feeling it out a bit. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Team World, Brooks. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Brooks. And both free throws good for Brooks. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal. Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Here's Caldwell. There's the pass to Giddey. Good D by Barnes. Bankero kicks to Green. Another three for USA.
And smart ball movement there from Bankero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
Brooks outside. Pass to Giddey. Puts up a three. That shot no good. So USA will take it the other way. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Again, USA.
And you can play Cunningham on the ball, off the ball. He's really a generational talent, partly because of his versatility.
Now here's Brooks. Now Giddey. Pass to Caldwell. And oh, he jams it right over Scotty Barnes. Wow.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
And the burst of quickness on display with the Mobile One drive.
And that's a thing of beauty. Certain plays, almost no words. You just sit back and appreciate.
Mobley the pass to Cunningham. And he uses the glass on the layup.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Pass to Giddey. Brooks against Green. Here's Caldwell to the wing right side. Hands the shot from the wing.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Cunningham outside. The pass to Barnes. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And two cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's the sentiment I think most can get behind.
Cunningham against Giddey. Pass to Caldwell. Brooks outside. Wants to get it to Giddey and does. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Giddey's got his first bucket in this one.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Now, here's Green. There's the drive. And Alfred Şengün gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Foul. First team foul.
Barnes outside. Ball's knocked loose. Shot clock at 6.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Brooks kicks to Giddey. Brooks outside. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by USA.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Team foul.
Players, Clark, as we know, are changing teams more than ever before. Some don't like it, some do. But free agency is something historically that was fought for by the Players Club.
And again, you've heard me say it before, Kevin, empowerment of the players I'm in favor of, and freedom of movement is part of that empowerment. And sure, it can cut both ways to where some fans and league executives may be a little bit frustrated by it, but I tell you what, it's good in my mind for the player.
Team foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Outside, Green. USA moving the ball around. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Shengun. 4th personal foul. 4th team foul. Shooting for your USA, Evan Mobley. 2 shots.
The first one falls. He doesn't get the second one. Giddey against Cunningham. Giddey, no good.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
And it's Banchero missing. Here's Sohan. Passes to Caldwell. With options like the G League Ignite team, fewer players, Clark, feel they have to go to college. Would you have been tempted by those options?
I don't think I would have been personally, Kevin, but I do like the fact that there are other pathways to the NBA. College is not for everybody. I think it's one of the surest ways to develop as a person and your game, but it's not for everybody. So I like the fact that there are other pathways to get to the NBA.
G's checked in for Team World. Tiny comes in for Brooks. Pass to Sohan. No good on that one.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Barnes outside. No one on him, and he makes the easy one. Barnes has got 4 this quarter.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And the pass to Shengun. Here's Tiny, guarded by Green. Just 5 on the clock. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for Team World, Josh Giddey. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Giddey. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart on the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors. But it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball.
Shengun kicks to Giddey. Hits the jumper in space.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
So it's USA now, following the bucket by Team World. Green inside. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. He gets it in there. Green's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Here's G. Here's Shengun. Off the left rim and out.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Mobley right side. Dishes to Green. USA needs to get off a shot. The three from Barnes. And they get it back.
And that's a good job of just getting after it on the backboard. Gets them another possession and allows them to run even more clock. Really picked up a lot of assists in college. Banchero seeing those passing skills translate to the pros.
Takes it inside. G, no good. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Barnes up top. Shoots from 12. Here's Mobley. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Fifth personal foul.
Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
So we can't get either to fall. Here's Tiny, guarded by Green. Cunningham against Giddey. Kicks it to G. Pass to Sohan. Team World needs to get off a shot. Shoots it up. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Giddey's gotten only 2 of his 8 attempts to fall from the floor. Back to Green. Passes it to Banchero. Back to Green. Hits the three-point bomb.
No wasted motion or hesitation there. Green ready to shoot as soon as he caught it.
Pass to Tiny. Now Şengün, covered by Mobley. Şengün passes to G. Here's Sohan. On the wing, Giddey. Trying to get something going. That shot off, so USA will take it the other way. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Barnes. G with the rebound.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Here's Tiny, and there's the pass to Şengün. He kicks it to G. Good ball movement here by Team World. From about 19 feet, and the basket by Tiny. So no problem for Team World as they get the win.
That's the end of the game.
What a terrific game. I tell you what, these young
We would like to thank all fans for making it out to tonight's event. Please exit the building carefully and drive home safely.
Right with these guys, Kevin.
Terrific young players. It sure is. You're right, Greg. And this really was a fun contest to watch, as it always is. We hope you've all enjoyed it as much as we have. Thanks so much for joining us. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
Your first winner of Season 6 was Make-A-Mill 2X, with the longest putback dunk you'll see this season.
Welcome to All-Star All-Star action, everyone. Kevin Harlan, happy to be here with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's time for the dunk contest. The NBA's most amazing athletes and slam dunk artists are about to put on a show you'll always remember.
Man, we've got so many great players in the dunk contest this year. Of something special.
Yeah, and the dunks these guys perform in-game are incredible enough, guys. But I can't wait to see what they break out when they've actually had some time to choreograph and rehearse some of these dunks.
Here we go. Okay. All right.
If you're going to do the self-toss, man, you got to. It was pretty good.
He suspended himself pretty good.
Yeah, he hung. Hang time was good. I will give him that. Hang time was nice. Power was adequate. So all in all, pretty good, but it didn't get me out of my seat.
Yeah, no.
It didn't have me raising the roof.
We've had a couple. I know. Not that one. So it'll be Michael Jordan here. First attempt for him. He's the second dunker of the night here. We'll see what he brings.
And then extended,
Yeah, compacted and then extended.
You're an accordion, man. You can do that.
Yeah.
And so here we go with Dr. J, Julius Erving. And third on stage, making his first appearance. Let's see what he's got for us.
And now he's getting ready to launch. And
I'm anxious to see what he comes up with here.
360 windmill through the leg.
Man, look how compact his moves are.
Exactly, that's the thing, Kevin. He didn't need a launch pad for this. We got right to the restricted arc area and then just elevated off 2 feet and went through his leg.
There's a lot going on there.
In a little bit of space.
In a little bit of
space. That's the thing that made that special.
You're right on it. Yeah, wow. So here we go with Kobe. Last but not least, coming up fourth, he's seen the rest. Now let's see his best. Oh, that was a pretty play. Look at that. How can he
and then took it down below the waist.
How does he control the ball like that?
Oh, that's nasty. Yeah, you got to have a strong set of mitts. And I like the little dance after. Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah, some fancy footwork.
Real nice.
Jordan's got a throwaway race here. Field's still wide open after the first round.
Yeah, I don't think anybody separated themselves here so far. I mean, we'll see how it plays out.
Yeah, you want to have a little balance right now, though, while you want.
So it'll be Vince Carter right here. And our first dunker back up again.
Up with that one.
That was good. That was really good. And so we'll see Michael Jordan. Okay, he was second up. Now his second dunk of the night. What has he got going on here, Clark? I don't know. We just saw. No, I don't know. Look at that. It's like, oh my gosh, how did he do that? And so here we go with Dr. J, Julius Erving. And it's the second dunk for him, the third dunker in the rotation.
He's about rim level with his head there. But look at how high he gets up with no runway, Kevin.
Yeah.
And so here's Kobe Bryant, finishing our second cycle through the dunkers. He's back for more.
Check this out. Check this out. And he bounces and jumps right up. Long jump, high jump, over 4 people.
Over 4 people, that's worth something.
Yeah, and you got a high jump and long jump here, Kevin. That's the difficulty.
A lot of ground to clear.
He did it beautiful.
Very good job. Jordan's got the lead, but not by too much after round 2. Anything still can happen, I think, Clark.
Yeah, I've seen crazier finishes than this, and he'll need to be at his best here to win it.
And that better be his mindset. You know, a lot of times guys see that they're in the lead and they think they can put it into cruise control. Not the case here.
So it'll be Vince Carter right here. Back to the top of the order. Third and final round.
Difficulty way up there, way up there. Yep, as he spun away after he retrieved it on the bounce. The self-alley-oop off the floor, and then he crosses over to the other side.
Yeah, it's called the rear view mirror dunk.
I like that.
Look it over your shoulder.
Yeah, I like that.
And so we'll see Michael Jordan. Well, he's our leader so far, Clark. It's his deluge.
Yeah, and really a spectacular dunk here, I think, would probably seal it up for him, Kevin.
Yeah, this is what I call an opportunity to kind of seal the deal. Let's see if he can get it done.
That was wicked. That was wicked. The self-toss, catch it through your leg, and on the way down. On the way down, you pound.
Does that look like the East Bay Funk dunk by Isaiah Ryder?
Yeah, similar. Brings back memories.
Yeah.
That was strong. I like that.
That was good. You're right. That was good. So it'll be Dr. J, Julius Erving here. He's second to last, trying to keep that pressure on.
Yeah, but I'm big on being green, okay? I recycle paper, I recycle plastic and cans, but I do not do recycled dunks.
You are Mr. Green.
I'm Mr. Green, but recycling dunks doesn't fly with me.
Green does not
Nor
work
does it fly with the fans.
No.
And the dunk contest, all about showing them something new. I mean, he's taking quite a risk.
So here's Kobe now. Last up, final dunk of the night.
Now he's getting ready to launch, and
I'm anxious to see what he comes up with. All right, clean, easy.
Yep.
I should say easy.
No, not easy. It's difficult. A little harder than you think because he went against his body there. Bounced it, elevated, caught it, and then threw it down while spinning away.
And let's look at the final results of the dunk contest. Incredible acrobatics and artistry from this year's champion, Michael Jordan.
Man, oh man, did he ever wreck the place. I don't know how he was able to pull off some of those dunks.
Me either, Clark. I mean, there aren't many guys on the planet with that kind of ability.
And it's been a joy to be here to witness some of the incredible dunks we've seen. Unbelievable athleticism. And to share with everyone here and watching at home. For Clark Kellogg.
From episode 35, your winner was 1F Mir with the save and the put-back slam, making a huge splash on the goat boat. And your final option is tonight's entertainment for this flurry of crossovers, leaving the defense completely puzzled.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. We welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstar.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. They've got LeBron James. Michael Jordan is out there with Kobe. And it's LeBron James. And it's Duncan in at the pivot, manning the middle.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd. Always fun to watch Kobe setting other people up.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
West All-Stars off to a quick start here. It's a 5-point game. Driving the lane, and the dunk by Kobe.
Coming in hot. Bryant sees an opening and dives inside for the throwdown.
LeBron outside. Back to Curry. Deflects the pass. Pass break. Here comes the West. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Michael Jordan. West All-Stars shooting their first free throws of the night. The free throw drops for Kobe.
When you watch Kobe Bryant, you see he's got unlimited potential. Just the total package as a scorer.
Both free throws good for Bryant.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The West All-Stars coach and I did get a chance to talk. I asked him how hands-on he was planning to be, and he said, not much. He told me it's fun to coach these guys to see what I can generate out of certain matchups, but that's more the exception than the rule. I think I'll be as much of a spectator as anyone. Guys?
Thanks, David.
And the first half of this season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent, and when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Curry passes to Jokic. Will it go? Garnett trying to break loose. Jokic with the bucket.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter, and I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
Now here's Jordan. James looking around. And the foul called on Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
The East making a switch. Jordan's checked in. Here's James. Inside, Duncan. James trying to free himself up. No good from Duncan. The East trail by 9. In the corner, it's James. Over Duncan. James, no good.
Boy, not the kind of start they wanted. Only 1 for 4 so far.
LeBron outside. The West again cannot hit.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Outside Curry. Shoots it. It's rebounded by the West. James up top, covered by LeBron. And Bryant kicks to Jordan. Fires, high post. Nice jump shot. Good.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Here's Curry after the made shot from Michael Jordan. Kicks it out to Garnett. It's good from about 19 feet.
KG just looked so confident. Like the moment he had the ball, he knew that shot was dropping.
Jordan outside. To the middle. Here's Duncan. And Duncan throws it down hard.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Now here's Curry. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Garnett misses. The West leading by 11. Jordan looking around. Can't hit that one. Jordan with some nice D. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the East All-Stars. Curry against Bryant. Curry passes to Jordan. Off target from three-point range. And the West All-Stars with possession. They're on a 15-4 run. Jordan against Jordan. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Jordan's got his second bucket of the game to go.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Michael Jordan using that strength of his to get into the defense to draw the foul on the way up.
The East All-Stars shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And the first one drops. And Clark, Commissioner Silver noted recently, as the league moves to a more selective viewing experience, load management could hurt revenues even further.
Yeah, you know, when more fans can pay to watch individual games, it's a bit of an a la carte system. I think you need that star power every night. And even beyond that, Kevin, I think players, all players, but particularly the star players, have a responsibility to try to show up for work every single night. And that really should be the mindset. I think it goes beyond revenue. I think it's just a matter of principle. You have a job,
James
you should be looking
at the line for two.
Every time you have the opportunity. I understand rest, but I think rest should probably be confined to practice, not the game.
Free throw good, Jordan.
You know, there's so much that's amazing to me about Jordan, but his endurance stands out. He consistently gets stronger, it seems, as the game goes on.
And so Jordan nails both of them. The East trail by 14. Here's Curry. Jokic trying to free himself up. Curry can't get it to go.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
LeBron kicks to Bryant. Passes to LeBron. Clock at 6. To the paint. And the dunk by Jordan.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
The West leading by 16. Bryant up top, guarded by Curry. Offensive rebound, and Duncan throws it down.
How about the timing from Duncan on the glass, getting there to collect that offensive rebound and the putback.
Pass to Jordan. Garnett against James. Garnett dishes to Jordan. And Jordan slams it home.
Are we seeing some high-flying efforts tonight or what?
Are we ever? I mean, they're doing some major damage to those rims.
And a look at the Mobile One drive. Driving right into your living room.
And when you're trailing like this, just focus on one possession at a time. Keep hitting singles.
Some nice passing here by the West. LeBron passes to Bryant. Oh, good on the three.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
James, no good. The West All-Stars with the ball. 16-point lead. Bryant looking over the floor. Here's Jordan. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. Jordan's got 10 points in the game.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Timeout called, East All-Star.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Stephen Curry's checked in for the West. Now here's LeBron. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Garnett trying to break loose, and it's Jokic missing.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Jordan kicks to LeBron.
Hey, yo, right here.
Outside for Curry. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Jordan. The tray. The West All-Stars pull it in.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
James, the pass to Jordan. Releases. And another miss by the East. And so Jordan will bring it up for the West. It's an 18-point game. Curry against Curry. Now the pass to Jordan. Here's LeBron. And James pulls it down.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now. Michael Jordan, MJ. It really doesn't get much better than this.
Here's Curry. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end. LeBron outside. Takes a three. Good. And it's Jordan picking up the assist. Jordan's got 3 assists tonight.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. It's still early, but I agree with you.
The East making a switch. James is checked in.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star And that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
And the dunk by LeBron.
Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
The East trail by 21. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Curry with a wide open look, and he's good on the three ball. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. Garnett finds James. 1:27 left in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Jordan against Jordan. The shot, no good. And the West will go the other way now. Inside. LeBron passes to LeBron. Back to Curry. Launches it. And the West hit again from deep.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now, here's Curry. 40 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Jordan. Jokic trying to free himself up. Second chance effort. Duncan with the block.
And setting the tone with that rejection. Duncan, the defensive anchor of this team.
Here's Curry, and he banks in the layup. Curry's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an All-Star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week. Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
And out of bounds, the East All-Stars will have it. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Substitution on the court.
Jokic, that's a two-pointer. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists tonight. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. It's the West All-Stars opening up a huge gap. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Welcome back for the second quarter of the main event of All-Star Weekend.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
Stephen Curry's out there with Jordan. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Garnett. And it's LeBron in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. Garnett, he can't get that one to fall. Now the West All-Stars the other way.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
And it's Jokic missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Outside Curry. And Curry with the stop.
You know, Garnett is a willing passer, especially if one of his guys has a clean look.
Up top, Kobe. Defended by Jordan. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the East. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
shoots the ball as well as
LeBron
any big.
James.
Very versatile out on the floor. Garnett draws a lot of contact here.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the West All-Stars.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Shooting two. Taking what the defense gives them, guys. I mean, the mid-range shot is available, and they're knocking it down from there. I love it.
And he makes the first.
Substitution on the
Really
court.
hard not to respect the tremendous impact Garnett has on both ends of the floor. He plays with tremendous intensity in all situations and never gives you less than 100% effort.
LeBron, he's checked in for the East. Both free throws good from Kevin Garnett. The West leading by 21. Outside Bryant. LeBron kicks to Jordan. Pass to Kobe. Some nice passing here by the West. Down to 5 on the shot clock. James with the bucket.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Now, here's Jordan. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. James outside. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right island and down.
James clearly one of the best offensive talents of all time in the NBA. A special scorer with what seems to be a limitless arsenal.
Jordan against Jordan. Jordan passes to Jokic. Over Shaq. And Jokic gets it to go. Jokic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You know, Jokic is a solid shooter from the mid-range, and he doesn't need that much space to get his shot off because of his size and high release point.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 6. Knocks it loose. That shot off the mark. Good defense by Jokic. Feeds to Jordan. Curry trying to break free. Here's Garnett. Great D that time from LeBron. The West leading by 23.
Get the perimeter.
The dish to Jordan. In the corner, it's James. Good defense by Jokic. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the basket by Curry.
You know, at close range, Curry has a plethora of shots. You simply can't allow him to get those looks.
Pass to James. With the floater. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
James outside. The pass to Jokic. And Jordan has it in the corner. Back to Jokic. Over O'Neal. It's blocked by Shaq.
Sending a statement with that rejection. O'Neal reminding everybody what a forceful defender he can be.
James, no good. Jokic finds Curry. And Stephen Curry with the foul.
Stephen Curry.
That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Kevin Garnett. The West also making some changes. Duncan comes in for Shaq, and it's Jordan in for Jordan. James, no good. Kobe against Jokic. Passes it to Curry. And here is LeBron. That 3 off the mark.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Pass to Jordan. Back to Curry. Jordan outside. James with it. No points in the game yet for him. Over LeBron. James against James. James looking around. Goes back up. Here's Jokic. Well, it was only a matter of time that they finally get the bucket. Jokic just got 4 this quarter. LeBron outside. Pass to LeBron. Jordan outside. And Bryant wide open. He shoots. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Bryant's got 13 points. Curry finds Jokic. Back to Curry. LeBron outside. And there's the pass to Jokic. Curry with it. And there's the call on James.
LeBron James.
That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Malone's checked in. Ryan against Curry. Passes it to James. Nowitzki. The rebound by Malone. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. So boy, is it working.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Here's Curry after the made shot from Michael Jordan. Pass to Jordan. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
A lot of times Jokic has created a jump shot for somebody else, but he's just as good a receiver as he is a distributor. And that's pretty impressive for a 7-footer.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Jokic. The West All-Stars have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. Free throw drops from Malone.
Well, I tell you what, if you wanted the template for the perfect power forward, it might be Karl Malone. I mean, he's got everything you want in a 4-man.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And both free throws good for Malone. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the East. Pass to Curry. Nowitzki outside. There's the pass to Giannis. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jordan. Jokic and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
James against Giannis. Back to Malone. Jordan with the rebound. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the rejection by James.
Boy, a superb shot blocker. LeBron continues to add to his highlight reel of impressive rejections.
Jordan passes to Duncan. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Duncan's got 10.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Now a timeout called by the East.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
On defense, the West All-Stars. Jordan outside. Loads it up for Giannis. The West All-Stars pull it in. LeBron James on the wing. With some arc, Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
And James throws it down hard.
Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. I mean, it's going to be really hard to top that one.
Now here's Curry. He's got 7. Kick out to Giannis. Pass to Nowitzki. Shot clock at 6. To end the cold streak. No good at the rim. Here's West now. Here's Jordan. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Jokic high post. Working on Malone. Jokic inside. He's covered by Malone. Back to Jokic. Curry looking around. Jordan wide open. Here's Nowitzki, and the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
Such a presence inside with the ball in his hands. Good decision by Dirk to put it right back up.
Jordan outside. It's tipped. Kobe with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Malone trying to break free. Offensive rebound. Kobe, no good. 2 points. That one goes. Duncan's got 12.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Duncan's gone 6 of 7 so far. Boy, he's making it look easy here. And Curry passes to Jordan. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Curry. Uncovered. And that's good for 2. Curry's got 6 here in this quarter.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Jordan against Jordan. Here's Kobe. Curry with the rebound. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Nowitzki. Jordan deciding where to go with it. Down low. Malone with the steal. James against Antetokounmpo. James the bounce pass. Now the pass to Jordan. Back to Bryant. LeBron outside. Duncan dishes to Kobe. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. He's got 16.
From deep, inside, outside, all levels, Kobe can flat out get it done.
Here's Jordan. A shot that time, not on target. Good work defensively by Malone.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there.
he's still scoreless.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Misses off the left iron.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And so it's the West All-Stars out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. Their defensive mindset clearly focused on clamping down on LeBron James, and their game plan is working. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, y'all. We're reporting to you live here in this sold-out arena. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. The West putting on a show in that first half, and that's exactly what the All-Star Game is all about. So much talent on the floor for the Western Conference this year, and they're putting it all to use. The East in danger of getting their doors blown off if they don't turn things around in a big way in the second half.
Well, the West are not playing around. They come here to win this thing. They're hitting their shots and playing the field. They just better step it up, or this gap is only going to grow in the second half.
A little physicality from the East could go a long way. They've got a talent shot, and then those stops will give them a chance to steal the lead.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star Game.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final two quarters.
Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star Game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star Game, is there?
And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. Malone is out there with LeBron James. It's Michael Jordan. Then there's Duncan. And it's Bryant in at the point. And Jordan gets it to go.
Oh, smart pass by Malone. He's so good at reading the defense and finding the open man when they double.
Outside Curry. And here is Jordan. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And that one drops.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now, here's Bryant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, that's just a heads-up play. Kobe doing a really good job drawing the foul and still getting the shot off.
The West All-Stars shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw, good, Bryant. And Kobe drops them both. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. James outside. Passes it to Garnett. Curry kicks to Jokic. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
From Stephon Curry.
Curry's got 4 assists in the game. to the inside. And the dunk by Kobe.
Right now, Kobe's turned that grease on the stove up, folks. He is on fire. Keep getting him the ball, please.
Now here's Curry. He's got 11. James outside. Duncan against Jokic. West All-Stars with the rebound. Duncan's got rebound number 15 here tonight. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Guarded by...
Oh, man!
Correct. And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
And one more look at that fantastic Mobile One drive.
That's an incredible move by him on what's been an impressive night all around.
Jordan outside. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Jordan. No good from Jordan. And here's Malone. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. A shot by Jordan, no good.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
There's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And just a great all-around scorer. Garnett has the defense a little anxious there.
The East All-Stars shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw dropped for Garnett. James checked in for Karl Malone. No good on the second free throw. So it's the West now. Here's Jordan. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists tonight.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Jordan kicks to James. Here's the 3. And they recover it. Jokic. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Jokic doing a nice job there, boxing out the defense to earn a second chance shot.
James, the pass to James. Now Bryant. Back to James. Over LeBron. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Curry. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And 2 teammates there hooking up on that bucket. Always a little bit of an advantage to have guys out there who know each other.
It sure is. I mean, it eliminates some of that getting to know you feeling out period.
James misses.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Pass to Jokic. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Tim Duncan, he's checked in for the East. The West All-Stars also with the sub. O'Neal's checked in for Duncan. Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
And yes, it's good. LeBron has got 10 points.
Well, we know Kobe's known as a great scorer, but he also knows how to find open teammates, too.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Now, here's Curry. 13 points in the game. Duncan kicks to LeBron. And a miss there on the triple.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Bryant is doubled. Duncan with the block.
He's the defensive anchor for this team. Duncan excels at reading shooters and then altering their shots.
Five on the clock. Outside Bryant. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here.
Jordan is an aggressive defender now. Excels at getting into his man and making things hard.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets are always the result of that extra effort.
Now here's LeBron. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Back to Curry. Out left to the wing. LeBron outside. Over LeBron. And another miss by the East.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Garnett outside. Curry kicks to Jordan. Duncan down low. Working on Bryant. No good from Duncan. Now here's Kobe, guarded by Garnett. Jordan the pass to Kobe. James outside. Some nice passing here by the West. And O'Neal gets it to go.
You know, I think the passing skills of LeBron are his greatest asset, and he's got some great ones in addition to that. But his passing is otherworldly. When you get open, he gets it to you with exactly the right speed and pace so you can handle it.
And stolen by LeBron. Dishes it to LeBron. Back to LeBron. He kicks to Kobe. Now James. 10 points for him. Over James. O'Neal trying to break free. And the dunk by O'Neal.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.